This week started off much like the last 2 weeks, and for a moment there it looked like Libra wasn't going to survive. Mostly because my save file had a little hiccup by getting corrupted. But we went back to day 38 and all was well. We started off the week by completing a scavenging mission from a previous week. Just a little something to get the people away from Libra while an illness swept through. It's a good thing too because we found our first bit of serious weaponry here. We haven't encountered the raiders just yet, but this sweet little gem should give us a fighting chance for whenever that happens. While the scavengers did some gleaning, back in Libra we were doing some desperate trades to get materials for research, repairs, and upgrades for our current tech. This was sadly the week for all the upgrade quests, and we weren't able to accomplish them all. In fact, I had to reject the vast majority of them. Our lack of iron tools and an upgraded workshop made this harder than it should have been. But there was another reason, and we'll get to that in a minute. We spent most of the week without enough people working our mining and smelting operation. There might have been if I adjusted some job roles, but with every building in Libra needing a repair, I couldn't justify borrowing workers to get more iron. Outside of illness, drought was our big crisis of the week. Mostly because the drought caused a domino effect. And while we had quests to do left and right, they had to be abandoned because we had to activate both food and water rationing this week, during and after the drought. This meant that quests for building upgrades was a hazard. There were some I had to flat out refuse because to research and build the upgraded building meant that we were using some of these precious resources that we had to buy from Rusty. And with our stockpile of iron ingots dwindling, we honestly could not afford to waste a single drop of water or a single bite of food. In fact, this week we almost had an angry mob. We had theft, which warranted. It took a while for things to calm down, but they calmed down right in time. Now for the huge success of the week. We farmed, we researched, we upgraded, and we built the buildings for a pub to open. Not only that, we got the builders to finish building it right as the quest timer was about to ding. We end this week on a merry note. Now to hope next week is the same.